every tripling and 10x, you have to almost completely reinvent the company, right? So going from 10 to 30 employees, you have to completely change everything. Going from 30 to 100 is, you have to completely change everything. I think in both of those, or from both sides of that, from a leadership top down, and then from just like an individual professional level, right? As your career grows, as things change, we need a marker for that, I think, I have to change how I'm doing everything, right? Or at least I have to reevaluate everything that I'm doing. Maybe it's every 3 to 10 years or something like that, right? Maybe there's a golden ratio, a magic formula there where it makes sense. But that's what it makes me think of when you describe that.
And I agree with that. You're absolutely correct. And when you have major changes, you've got to revisit things. And then if you are in a stasis and this company size hasn't changed much, it's easy to leave things alone, but you still need to revisit it periodically. I know I found one of the best opportunities for that is when bringing on a new person. When you have a new employee, they need to be trained. They need to become familiar with your system. There's a lot that they don't know. And this is actually something that remote work helps, because when you're in the office, the natural tendency is, well, they'll just sort of sit with somebody else doing the same job for a while.
Yeah.
And, kind of copy, monkey see, monkey do sort of thing, if you're not a large company that has a formal training process. When you're a fully remote company, you can do things like that as well. I used to call it shoulder surfing. We do, screen share with a Zoom conference like this while they work together. But far more quickly than in the case of in an office, people are going to need to be working independently. That means that they need to understand what they're actually doing, not just punch this button, punch that button, do this thing. They have to understand the concept. Why is this relevant for a new hire? Well, a new hire has not gotten used to your way of doing it, which, yes, you need to teach it to them, but that also gives them an opportunity to ask questions. Well, why are you doing it this way? This doesn't make sense to me.